Right, let's see what the stream is saying. Haven't got any drop frames yet, so that's good. Okay. Bro, what's happening? There we go. Right, hold on. I gotta mute myself a second, see what the stream health is saying. Seems like it's going well. Just check on the frames. No, okay. So today we're just going to be looking at Kaspa coin. Got some updates to the channel to go talk about. Just get comfy here. Gonna be reading chat. Gonna be giving away some Kaspa coin if anyone's interested. So if you have a Kaspa coin wallet, then chuck it in the in the live chat, and I'll be giving away some Kaspa coin there. So if you have a Kaspa coin wallet, I'm just going to be giving away like 100 Kaspa coin. It's not really loads, but just thought might as well give back to the community. So throughout the live stream or whatever, if anyone puts their wallet in the chat, then I'll give away some Kaspa coin for that. Not your wallet private key, just the address. Or you could jump in the Discord and throw it in there. I'll also be looking at that just to see if anyone throws their wallet address in the Discord as well. So we're looking at Kaspa coin today quickly, and then we're going to go through a bunch of stuff that I've got, kind of planned out. A bunch of articles. Nothing too much going on in the crypto space today because, not really much going on, but so yeah, basically we're going to be doing Kaspa coin. Stick your Kaspa coin wallet addresses in the live chat, and I'll go through and then I'll just pick somebody. Or if there's only one, then you're the first to get it, I guess. First to comment an address gets it. I just kind of want to give back to the community, everyone watching, everyone on the live stream. If you're in the live stream, then you get more of a reward for actually watching it and not going back and watching any of the VODs, really. So my idea was I'm just going to clip a bunch of stuff up today from this live stream, but I'll also be producing actually made videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So how do I get live chat up anyway? This is my third time streaming, so I don't really know how to get chat up. I can get it on my phone, it's fine. So I didn't really want to go over anything. I just wanted to any of this stuff by here, like any of the pools or anything. I just wanted to go over what the best GPUs are for Kaspa coin and my experience of mining Kaspa coin. So, but one thing I did want to point out is that actually one of these miners right here, mainly LOL miner, actually has integration for Kaspa coin mining on Intel cards. As you can see on this little box here, it's checked. So I didn't know that, but not too many people will actually have Intel cards that they'll be mining with. So, was it, what's it called? Well, I guess they're going to be making slight profits because anyone that uses Intel cards is going to be using LOL miner, so they're going to get a fee from that. But apart from that, there's not really much point in using an Intel card. I suppose it is beneficial for LOL miners to have that. So anyway, when we're looking at cards for Kaspa mining, we can see the top one is actually the AMD 6900 XT, and I actually made a video on this maybe about a week ago talking about how what the best cards were for GPU mining in 2023, and the 6900 XT was actually the second card. I put the 3070 Ti above it just because it has more utilization on other networks and other algorithms. So that's why the 6900 XT was the second place instead of the first place. But on Kaspa, the efficiency is actually really good. And I know this is what I wonder what does it say? No, it doesn't actually put in a electricity price. But so this is the AMD models, and then it goes down to the NVIDIA models. And it's saying that the 6900 XT is the top for efficiency right now. However, there is, you know, there is the 7000 series that hasn't actually come out and hasn't got any data by here. But I'm sure we can actually find it on this website, because this website lists a lot of hash rates, and they might just not have updated this part. So efficiency is 9.2 cents per kilowatt hour, and then the 3090 Ti is 9.8 cents per kilowatt hour. Now I don't know what overclocks or hash rates they're using. Sorry, I don't know what like overclocks they're using. You can see the hash rates here. You get 847 mega hash. With the 6900, you get slightly more. So you're going to be mining more Kaspa coin at a little bit less efficiency. Now, this means that if you have, basically how to read this is, if you have under this in cents per kilowatt hour on your electricity bill, so say you have 10 cents per kilowatt hour, this is going to be unprofitable for you. Anything right here, you have the 6700 XT, it's going to be profitable up to 0.1 cents because it's at 10 cents per kilowatt hour right now. So if you have anything under that, it's going to be profitable. So that's how you read this cents per kilowatt hour chart here, or figure. So people that have 8 cents per kilowatt hour, it's going to be efficient. Well, it's going to be profitable on the 6900, 6800, slightly on the 6800. Well, there's an XT version as well. The 6600 XT and 6600 normal. Same with the 6750. And a bunch of these AMD cards are actually really efficient. That's what I've come to learn, and I was kind of on the NVIDIA side for a while, just because they had high hash rates. But I've come to realize that AMD kind of produce slightly more efficient cards at the moment just for mining. It might not be as efficient as in performance of gaming, but right now they're looking like they're the most efficient. If you took a chart of all the NVIDIA cards and took a chart of all the AMD cards, I think AMD would have a slightly more efficient overall average for mining on Kaspa coin. But then we go down to AMD, so we have 98 cents per kilowatt hour. Well, sorry, 9.8 cents per kilowatt hour. So technically the truth is the 6700 XT is the most profitable card to mine on because it has the highest cents per kilowatt hour in efficiency. So that's what, like, the higher it is, the more efficient it is to mine. But anything under that number is going to be profitable. Anything over that number is going to be unprofitable. So when we're scrolling down, we can't really see anything above that 6700 XT. Even as you go down into the more efficient cards, the 6950 XT is pretty efficient as well. And I can't really see anything. Well, the 4090 is more efficient right here. So that's at 11.9 cents per kilowatt hour. So anything under that. So if you have 10 cents, it's going to be profitable on the 4090. So I think that's the most profitable card out there for Kaspa coin mining, unless there's more. No, right here you have the 4080. I know a lot of people haven't really picked up the 4080. There wasn't really much of a sale for it. Same with the 4070. Many people just didn't buy it because it's not as profitable. But it's actually got the highest profitability in terms of power right now. So you've got the 4070 at the top, and then it goes 4080, 4090, and then I believe it's the 6700 XT. And I actually bought one of these cards, but then I sold it. the 6700 XT because whilst I was mining Ethereum, it wasn't like I couldn't push the hash rates too well. I think there was something wrong with the computer internally that I couldn't like get it to work. Probably I couldn't find the right overclocks, and I was looking around, and I just feel like I was less knowledgeable back then. But now I've come to realize that this is probably one of the best cards you can get because they are way cheaper than the 4090s or the 40 series, sorry. So if you just go, what's it, RX, was it 6700 XT? Let's just see what they are on. So they're like $300 maybe. Let's go on shopping. Let's see on eBay. So that's just for if you want to buy one like right now. Is there anything on eBay? No. So it's around $400 to $300. There's one here for AliExpress, but I never buy anything off there. And you shouldn't either. It's pretty stupid to buy stuff off AliExpress. So if you're just new joining the live stream, I'm giving away some Kaspa coin right now. If you stick your Kaspa wallets either in the live chat or if you stick it in the Discord, the link for the Discord is in the description below. We'll pick one of those addresses and we'll just give away some Kaspa coin. So yeah, we're looking at $400 to $300 on one of these cards, and they're extremely efficient. So they're holding their value really well when compared to other ones, like the inefficient ones. If we look here, like this, well, they are old, these 5000 series. And the same with, wow, look at that. Profitability on that is extremely low. I did see Red Panda Mining had some negotiations on Twitter to get like 4.4 cents per kilowatt hour, which is actually really good, and that's like kind of residential prices, and I could never dream of getting them out where I live. So I mean, good for him. So he could literally mine on any of these cards and still be profitable at that electricity price. So I'm sure he has a bunch of cards that are really efficient as well. And still he'd be efficient on a lot of these cards as well, even the inefficient ones like the 3050. Let's just go down. Anything else just like popping out here in terms of Kaspa coin mining? The 6950 XT is actually pretty close to the 5700 XT, so I could consider buying one of them, but not really. The 4090 is obviously way too expensive to even bother buying. Same with the 4080 or the 4070 Ti. Who's that joining the Discord now? Yeah, so if you just join the Discord from the live stream, just stick your Kaspa coin wallet address in there, and I'll give you some Kaspa coin, I guess. We'll do it live on stream, so I'm not scamming anyone, I guess. But here they actually have listed the Intel ones, and I was talking about that earlier, how LolMiner integrated Intel mining, which is, great, but not really, because nobody's going to mine on an Intel anyway. We've seen how poor they are for mining. The highest efficiency one is this A770, which I guess is, like nothing. It's not even comparable to any of these cards on here. Let's have a look. So that's at 2.1 cents. Is there anything close to even that? Well, the RX 4080, no, sorry, the RX 480 is close to that right here, but that's an old card. These Intels came out about 3-4 months ago. I'm looking for any new cards that are anywhere near that efficiency. I can't really see any as we're scrolling up here. There's the RX 570, but that's an old card as well. So none of them really compare to the Intel ones. So I don't know why LolMiner have actually updated for Intel mining, because anyone who's mining it is going to be super unprofitable. So with Kaspa coin mining, I'd say just go for the 6700 XT. Whatever. If you're joining new, put your Kaspa coin wallets in the live chat, or you can wallet addresses, put them in the live chat, or you can put them in the Discord. The link for that is in the description below. So put them in there, and then we'll be doing it live on stream. We're just going to be giving away some Kaspa coin. I'm going to probably be doing this for a bunch of streams, just, you know, getting viewers in and promoting the stream a little bit more. But what I wanted to look at was the new, let's see if they got it listed, the RX 70, is it 7900 or is it 7800? I can't remember. Because a lot of people have actually just received them, so there might be some figures on this website. Don't know why this is dropping. Let me see. I haven't dropped any frames yet, so that's good. AMD. Is there any? Is the 67? No, this 70. 600. Oh, sorry, it's the 7900. That's what it is. So how profitable is that? They don't even have it for Kaspa. Oh, okay. So that's Ethereum plus Kaspa coin. Well, that's decent hash rates, and the efficiency is all right, but it's not great. You can get way lower efficiencies on the 3070 Ti. You can get up to about 6 or something like that. 6, maybe 7 mega hash per watt on the 3070 Ti or on the 3060 Ti, depending on what LHR you have, because I know some of them are a bit weird. But this GPU obviously costs a lot as well. So that's the XT. Let's move down to the XTX. I don't know why they've actually called it that. They should have just made the first one just the 7900 and then the next one 7900 XT. So this is kind of given the same efficiency as well. So, you know, not much difference between the two when it comes to GPU mining, but this one costs $100 more. So hello everyone who's joining the new chat. Sorry, I've just seen this chat. I remember we're doing a Kaspa coin giveaway. Drop your Kaspa coin addresses in the live chat or put them in the Discord. The link for the Discord is in the description below. Join up, drop them in there. I'll be giving away some Kaspa coin. So make sure you stay around for that. So in terms of, you know, getting one of these cards, I wouldn't really want to, in my opinion, but let's have a look, because there was another coin that I was looking at. I think it was Radiant coin. If we look at Radiant coin and see what the most profitable card is for that, because I know that that has GPU, ASIC, and FPGAs. Now Radiant coin's a little bit smaller, I believe, than Kaspa coin, and it's run on the SHA 512, so that allows for ASICs and plus GPU mining. So what's the highest efficiency here? So it's pretty profitable if you have under 10 cents per kilowatt hour on a lot of these. And if we, am I logged into my account? Hold on. So I'm just updating Discord. Okay, sorry, I'm just updating this. Okay. So during the Discord, drop your Kaspa coin address in there if you want to, or you can drop it in the live chat. It doesn't really matter to me. They're going to be giving away some Kaspa coin. So for Radiant, there's a lot of actual profitability to be had here on these kind of top cards from here onwards. So the 30 series ones and the A2000, because it's extremely efficient, that one. And you could do the copper mod, maybe get more efficiency on the A2000. I've been thinking about buying maybe a couple of these because they're actually really cheap right now. They're around $200. And we have, you know, a good efficiency. So if you're over 10 cents per kilowatt hour, it's not really profitable. But if you're under 10 cents per kilowatt hour, then you're still going to be making profits. So out of the 30 series, the most efficient on Radiant is the 3090. So you can have up to 13 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, is there anything more efficient than that? Yeah, well, the 1660 Ti clearly is great on Radiant as well. So that's the top one that I can see from NVIDIA. So if you have, like, I know a bunch of people bought the 1660 Ti's for Ethereum mining for those rigs because it was extremely efficient on there, and the ROI was great in terms of, you know, you could pick them up for around, like, before it got really popular, maybe around $150 each, or maybe even lower than that, because they were old cards. All right, so if the address isn't going through, sorry, I'm just reading the chat now. If it's not going through, just join the Discord and stick it in there, and we're just gonna pick from there, or I might just split up how much I have and then we'll divide it into what we have. I don't know why it's not going through. Maybe I got chat settings on differently for some of this. Maybe I'm just blocking comments. I'm not actually sure about that. Maybe YouTube's just doing it for me because they're like, why the hell is this random string of numbers going in here? So sign up to, sorry that you can't put it in the chat, sign up to the Discord, and the link for that is in the description below, and check it in there, because they're just going to go through in about, I don't know, 30 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes, and just pick one of the addresses that are in there. And if you're the only one in there, then, well, I guess you get all the Kaspa coin. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Discord on my other monitor. Right, so what was I saying? Yeah, Radiant, the profitability, the highest one actually is on the 1660 Ti. I don't actually know where the figures for this are coming from in terms of overclocks, because they don't list the overclocks that they're getting on this coin or for any of these cards. So for the NVIDIA series, well, sorry, not series, but for the NVIDIA cards, the 1660 Ti is the most profitable on Radiant. And then as we're going down, so what was that, 14, was it, on the 1660 Ti? Yeah, so 14.5 cents. So is there anything higher than that on AMD? I mean, AMD, as I said, like previously about Kaspa coin, they're really actually like efficient, like overall more efficient for mining than NVIDIA cards are right now. I know they weren't on Ethereum, but it's turning out that these cards are starting to become more efficient, like overall. Like if you took a selection of all the NVIDIA ones and then all the AMD ones, AMD's looking at like across the board more efficient on mining. So this 6700 XT, which was the highest actually for Kaspa coin mining, is pretty high on Radiant as well. But it's still not beating the 1660 Ti. But there is, well, that's expected that the 4090 and the 4080 are going to be higher, just because of, you know, they're better hardware. And I expected the A4000 to be kind of up there as well, because that's kind of like the A2000 where it's very efficient. Is there anything higher that we can see? No, it doesn't look like it. The 1660 Super is slightly less efficient. Now, I remember that there was, like, people were, back in the day when it was like, people were buying these 1660 rigs, there was like a choice between, it's either you get the Super or the Ti, and clearly the Ti is slightly more efficient than the Super version of the card. But actually a kind of outlier there is the 2080 Super on Radiant, because I didn't expect any of the 20 series to be over 10 cents per kilowatt hour, but a lot of them are. So Radiant's another coin that is pretty profitable right now. And when I say pretty profitable, I mean like on the overall sense of it. So thank you, Nanu boy, for joining the stream. Anyone? What do you mean you want to be like me? Like, I'm just some low-rate YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. Actually, lately the channel's actually been going up pretty quickly. I got a email from YouTube the other day because we just got monetized on the channel, which is like a big step. Normally, like many people don't. They start a YouTube channel, but it takes a while to get monetized. And I think we did it in under a year. It was like bang on under a year's time. So from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in, I think it was around a year. Maybe it was 2 days off. But I did get an email from YouTube saying that we had, last month, we did 120 subscribers. So that was from December. 11k views and 31,000 minutes watched, which is like a lot of minutes. I think it goes out to 5. Like if you divide it, it comes out to 520 hours watched, something like that. So, the stats have been going up, but maybe it's just because of the December kind of push that you keep having. So if any of you are in here, just make sure you drop your Kaspa coin wallet in the Discord. So join that. It's in the link in the description. Any new people joining. And we're going to be giving away some Kaspa coin. So we'll do it live on stream. So there was this one thing that we got a couple of articles that we wanted to look at today. But overall, if you are mining on any of these 6700 XTs, or you're on maybe 1660 Ti's, if you have any of these cards, I'd either stick them on Radiant or on Kaspa coin. That's if you have, you can have up to maybe 14 cents per kilowatt hour and still be profitable. So anything over that, you're not going to be profitable if you have these cards. So the first one that I want to look at, sorry, I got a bunch of them open. We've got crypto named dirtiest crypto of Bitcoin named dirtiest crypto of 2022, tops major token and carbon emissions. And I was looking at this, I was like, saying, well, obviously that's going to be like the main carbon emission crypto, because there's nothing really comparing to it. Even Ethereum, when they were mineable, it was nothing in CO2 emissions compared to Bitcoin mining. So of course it was going to be named the dirtiest one. Bitcoin was the world's most pollutive cryptocurrency of 2022 after producing almost a ton of carbon dioxide in emissions per transaction. I don't know what that even equates to. You should probably give it some sort of perspective, because not many people know what a ton of carbon dioxide looks like in terms of comparing it to somebody else. Like, what does cars, like how much does cars produce? Like, you should have put that as a comparison. So I want to mine crypto currently too, like you. I want to upgrade my PC. Help. What do you mean by that? Like, as in, you want to upgrade your GPU, or strictly for mining crypto? Because there's a lot of things that go into mining crypto. Like, you need to have, firstly, low electricity rates, and then you need to have pretty efficient cards. And then you've probably got to build a rig around a certain coin and just stick to it. This is what a lot of people do, and a lot of people been doing for a long time. They pick a coin, like mainly it was Ethereum, but now it's a bunch of coins, and you just find the most efficient card for that coin, and you just stick it on there. But you've got to have around 10 cents per kilowatt hour of power, which is actually really hard to get nowadays. Like, the only places that you can really get it are around China, Kazakhstan, Russia, maybe in the Middle East, and Canada and Texas. And I think Louisiana does low prices as well. But you can negotiate that. Some dollars, some dollars. I don't really know what you're trying to say in the chat, but like how much will it cost? Well, the cards that we were looking at for mining was the 6700 XT, and it's going to show it in pounds because I'm in the UK, but there's, if you go on shopping, you can get one of these for, you know, $300, maybe $400, depending on where you're getting it from. Just my recommendation is don't get it from AliExpress. Just don't do that. And yeah, you can, so as you can see here, there's an AliExpress ad here. Just don't buy it from there, and I think you should be fine. Sometimes eBay, if you buy it on eBay, like refurbished, you'll get like, you know, sometimes they'll rip you off and sometimes they won't. It's kind of rolling the dice if you get it from eBay. So I'd recommend what you need, $250. Yeah, well, I'm not going to give you $250. Somebody just posted there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, like, yeah, I see that you've finally been able to paste it in here. I know you can't actually paste it in the live chat, which is really annoying. I'm gonna have to sort that out. I think YouTube is blocking just a random string of numbers, which, you know, is good because it's holding inappropriate content, but it's also holding back a bunch of crypto addresses. So what was you looking at, this cloud mining thing? No, we weren't looking at cloud mining. We were talking about, so Bitcoin network saw a substantial increase in CO2 emissions last year after pollution was reduced in 2021. The entire Bitcoin network emitted around 86.3 million tons of CO2 emissions in 2022. That would require about 431 million trees to remove Bitcoin's annual emissions from the atmosphere. Okay, the report did not count for the rising number of Bitcoin producers shifting to sustainable energy sources. Bitcoin mining industry sustainable energy mix was estimated to be 59.4%, represent a 3% improvement from the prior year. I don't know how accurate that is to, like, sustainable energy. What does that mean in terms of, like, there's definitely not 59% of people like mining on solar. It's got to be from something else at some point. So maybe it's a mix for the two that they're mining with, maybe like half solar, half wind, and then the other half is coal or nuclear or something like that. So there wasn't really much that I wanted to talk about. What the main point I wanted to make was that obviously it's going to be the most CO2 producing cryptocurrency because nothing else is closer to it. If you go on mining pool stats, you can see the top coins that are being mined right now. And if you look even at the market caps, that is, Bitcoin's at 335 billion. Doge is only at 10 billion. Litecoin's only at 5 billion, well, 6. Monero is only at 3 billion. So clearly there's no cryptocurrency that's like anywhere near it. So there's no point in people mining these coins. Well, no, sorry. There's not going to be more CO2 emissions from these coins when in comparison to Bitcoin. And it's going to be a while before anything even comes close to it, with Ethereum moving off to proof of stake as, you know, the only one that's probably going to catch up to it is Dogecoin. So for Gabe that just wrote in the chat, what's the giveaway is Kaspa coin. If you're in the mining community, you'll know what it is, but if you just get a wallet, if you go to the Kaspa coin website, here, go to resources, and you can just get a web wallet or any of these wallets, to be honest. I use the web wallet, and you can get the command line wallet, but that means you have to set it up yourself. So just get an address from there and then stick it in the Discord, because right now the YouTube live chat is blocking basically any addresses that you put in there. And then the next one that we wanted to look at is Jack Dorsey's Block Inc. looking to partner with crypto companies in Africa. So I've been saying this for a while on a lot of my videos that Africa is like an untapped potential for Bitcoin mining. I know infrastructure is not exactly there, but solar panels are just like one of the biggest energy producers that you could put into Africa if you had the capital to do it. So Bitcoin is getting more concentrated, and 50% of the global hash rate is controlled by 0.1% of the firms, which is expected. You know, a lot of people will be like, that's not decentralization, but you know, you beg to differ. It's not really, you know, you can't really control it. Let's just say that. So the company co-founded by Jack Dorsey is looking to partner with crypto companies in Africa, according to this person, who heads the company Bitcoin mining business and self-custody wallet. Yes, we are looking for opportunities to partner. We know we can't do it alone, and we're going to build everything to that. Block Inc. is keen to partner with companies that decentralize mining, whether it's physical mining, other tools, will be in software and hardware. So they're not going to take up a percentage realistically from miners. It's going to cost them a bunch of money to even set up the infrastructure in Africa, whether it be through solar or you're just getting it through coal plants. It's going to take a lot of money to take a certain percentage of the hash rate from, you know, other big firms in the Bitcoin mining space. So if you just join the Discord, so I'm sorry, I'm looking at chat right now. Black Sales, are you mining? How much is your electricity rate? So I'm in the UK, but I don't actually mine in the UK. There's a bunch of other places that you can basically send your ASIC miners or GPU miners out to. There's a company, mine kind of isn't a company. I just know some people that I can send it out to, and they'll mine for me on my machines. But there's a bunch of crypto mining hosting companies. If you just go to, like, if you just type in hosting, which will basically host your rigs for you. So I haven't been mining in the UK for a long time. Compass Mining, there we go. Compass Mining has been around for ages. Oh, I think they might have gone bankrupt a couple months ago. So facilities, is this what it is? Products, home, Dynamo. Right, well, Compass Mining is not showing anything. Hosting service for ASIC and GPU miners. Here we go. So you basically send out to there. They have really low electricity rates, so you can just send all your rigs out to them. They'll mine for you and send you a percentage of the profits. Now, it's got to be really low electricity costs for it to be profitable. Let's see here. It's not really showing much. I've never used any of these companies. I just know a person myself that can do it for me. So that's how I know about mining out there. So this person that I know has got, like, I think it's like 4.2 cents per kilowatt hour, and he's got a bunch of, you know, ASIC miners and GPUs that is just mining away on certain coins. And you can ask these people to mine certain coins for you if you want, if like you want to be profitable on certain coins. Yeah, most of these hosting services will be for ASIC miners. Not many of them will be for GPUs, I don't think, because ASIC mining is just a, you know, a bigger kind of market to tap into, and it's way more efficient and way more room for profitability there. Mining rig hosting, You don't take any cuts. You keep 100% of your mining profits. So that's what they're offering here. You keep 100% of your mining profits. So they have, low electricity costs, like residential. We're talking like loads. Not loads. We're talking like really low electricity costs. I know these are all UK companies, but if you can find one, Frontier Mining, this is .net, so yeah, whatever, they might host, so they'll source it. Frontier Cryptocurrency Mining sourcing and location services ensure your investment is protected. Our goal is to maximize your uptime, as a result your ROI. So in my opinion, if you want it to be profitable, you either have to be in Texas mining Bitcoin on ASIC mining, or maybe some of the L7s are pretty profitable right now. So you have to be either in Texas or in Canada. Canada's got lower electricity prices. What's that state in Canada? I know it's not state, but what's the region in Canada that has lower electricity prices? I can't think of it off the top of my head. But that is it Ontario? I'm not even sure. Or it might be British. No, it's definitely not British Columbia. But there's one region in Canada that has low prices. And I've heard that Alaska is actually a good place to host it because you have like pretty cheap energy up there. And because there's a bunch of oil rigs up there. And you have the cold, so the cooling for the ASICs is really good as well. So you'll preserve the ASIC life. So if you're in Texas or Louisiana, I know there's a bunch of crypto hosting companies in Texas and Louisiana, and there's maybe some in Canada. So maybe you could go there. I don't really know. It depends, really. Other places, Kazakhstan. For whatever reason, they just have like a load of crypto mining in Kazakhstan. I believe probably because it's cold there, so you're preserving the life. Maybe it's because you're also, I don't really know. Oh no, low electricity prices. That's probably what it is. So let's get back to this article anyway. So Block Inc. has already made some investments in Africa, most recently leading to a 2 million seed round in Grindless, a Bitcoin mining company helping to bring new energy generation to rural areas in Kenya. So if you didn't know, there's also a company called, I did a video on it quite a while back, Solar Exchange, I think is what it's called. Yeah, because I bought a bunch of solar panels just to test it out. Solar Exchange. You basically pay for some solar panels, and then they ROI, and then you can get paid out in Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin mining, it's just solar panels, and then you get paid out in Bitcoin. So you basically pay for a bunch of solar panels, and they'll pay you out that you can pick here. So I've got some in, it must have been about 6 months ago that I actually bought some of these, but you can set it to reinvest. So I think it was a bunch, it was some sort of school. Anyway, you can put your money into there, and it's kind of like, not really passive income, but it kind of is. You just leave it there for a while and just don't touch it, and then over time you get Bitcoin payments sent out to you. It's a good way to just help people offset some CO2 that you're actually producing through crypto mining, if you're wary of the environment. So anyone in here, if you didn't know, we're doing a Kaspa coin giveaway. Put your Kaspa coin addresses in the Discord. Don't put them in the live chat because it won't let you put them in there. And we're going to be giving away some Kaspa coins. So put it in the link for the Discord is in the description below. And then I wanted to talk about cloud mining, because cloud mining is one of the biggest scams in crypto mining history. There's a lot of cloud mining scams out there. There's a lot of people that think you can just mine with your phone and stuff like that. And people are always falling. If you don't have Discord, then let me think. If you have Twitter, you can just send me a message on Twitter. Like, my inbox is open. You can put your Kaspa coin address in the. Just send me a message. So that's another way to do it if you don't have Discord. Just hit up the messages there. But there's basically a load of people that are. I think they're open. Anyway. Like this person, just. Yeah, of course. It's obviously a scam. Right, anyway, so if you don't have Discord, I don't have Discord, Twitter anymore either. Thanks for letting me know, though. Sorry. There's I don't know how you're gonna get me the Kaspa coin address then if you don't have Twitter or Discord. You can just leave it on a comment of a video and I'll see if it's in there. Like, just go to this video if you don't have Discord or whatever that is. Let me just see. Just if you want to, just go to this latest video and just stick it in the comments, and then I'll refresh it and see if your Kaspa coin wallet shows up there. Anyway, so yeah, so you're saying, are you mining more Flux or Kaspa right now? I'm not sure. I've got my GPUs out hosting, so like hosted by somebody that I know. They got really cheap electricity prices. They're not a hosting company. They just have a unit that they use for their own business, and it's just got extremely low electricity prices. So I just told them to stick it on Kaspa coin right now. But I've been mining at home, just like some little bits of Kaspa, just testing out the network for, dual mining, but I'm not profitable on that at all. So this is like my test rig that I'm streaming from, which has got two 1080 Ti's, which are extremely inefficient. And yeah, so Flux, I haven't really been mining for a while. It's just so unprofitable to mine on there with like pretty much any card. The 4090s maybe, but I don't have any of them hosted yet, so I can't really mine any Flux with anything. I did have some 20 series on there, but kind of just gave up doing that and switched it all over to Kaspa. And then I'm also mining a bit of Radiant coin on the side. So using the, I think it's the 6900 XT. I've got like a bunch of them. Gonna be mining with them, but mainly just sticking to Kaspa coin right now. I'll keep an eye on that video if you do post it in the comments.
Welcome back, guys.
It up. Close that so it doesn't sound loud. I got a bunch of comments on this video saying, produce a video for the protocol on the Dagnite. I know that Dagnite was around. It's just I wanted to. I know it had been published in October, but I wanted to just give a base foundation. But I will be coming out with this video for the Dagnite protocol on Saturday, I believe, or maybe before that. So, right, cloud mining. So what I was saying is, anyway, so cloud computing is the fastest growing technology trend. Cryptocurrency also uses technology to mine Bitcoin and other coins. So if the new technology allows us to mine Bitcoin easily, why not stop searching for how to do cloud mining on your own and let an expert miner do the job for you? Right, I'm not bashing on this company, Winstake. Maybe they are a good company, maybe they're not. Who knows? But I don't really put any faith in cloud mining. The way to really do cloud mining is to offer them to buy GPUs or offer them to buy ASICs from you, and then you host them. So it's basically hosting instead of cloud mining, and you can check up on these GPUs whenever you want. You can switch them to different coins. That's the only way to do cloud mining. So in theory, it's not cloud mining. You're just buying a GPU and having it hosted for you. Cloud mining is a mechanism to create cryptocurrencies. Well, I don't know if it actually creates it, but it uses hard cloud computing powers, so it does not require install hardware. Differently from mining cryptocurrencies on your own, cloud mining ensures you'll get the rewards depending on how much hash power you hired. So, well, they're renting out hash power. That's even worse than, you know, that's what NiceHash do. You can just go on NiceHash and rent out some hash power. Like, there's no point going to cloud mining. If you put that comment, I might see it here. Right, so no. Put your... I'll refresh it now, see if it's no, I can't see it in there. Maybe it's blocking it, I'm not sure. I could go onto my YouTube studio, see if it is blocking it. I'll check now. Comments. Held for review. Okay, right, yeah, so I got it, don't worry. Right, so for Nanu Boy, that is not a Kaspa address. So, oh, you're saying Bitcoin wallet address. I'm not giving out Bitcoin, I'm giving out Kaspa coin. Should I? Well, if I approve this, is this going to just approve every wallet address that comes in? I guess. No, I'm just going to keep it there. All right, I'll have this window open before we pick or whatever. So how does cloud mining work? Companies house and maintain mining rigs in their facility. Okay, that's good that they actually maintain mining rigs, or they're hosting it. For example, Windscape has a facility in Kazakhstan. Now, I'd need to actually see some proof of this. So let's actually look at their website. Let's see. Have they got any pictures anywhere? Starter ETH $400. Well, you can't even mine Solana, so that's great. You can't mine DOT either. I don't think you can mine. Well, you can. Right. Well, that's clearly a scam then, isn't it? Right. Well, I am bashing on this company now because if we click, right, is this gonna like ruin? All right. Okay. You just have to sign up. Right. Okay. Never mind. So cloud mining is a right. We've already read that in this article. We are the highest paying cloud mining pool and cloud mining provider on the market. Start cloud mining today. Okay, so they actually have a facility picture. That's a picture from Google Images because I've used that in my own videos. That's how I know. This is probably, if I just reverse image search this. Let's see if it comes up. Oh yeah, there we go. It's Argo blockchain. You can't fool anyone. It's literally, they ripped 2 pictures off Google Images. Look, if I search for this one as well, it's just going to come up with one from some news article. Yeah, look, Kazakhstan to secure. Yeah, whatever. Right, don't use this cloud mining or basically any cloud mining facilities. They're just a big rip-off, is what I'm really trying to say. Nanu boy, I can't help you. I'm not giving away Bitcoin today. Sorry. I'm only giving away Kaspa coin because that is what I've been mining. Now, this is a good question. Do I give away Kaspa coin to everyone who put a wallet address in? Or do I give away, like as in I split it up? Or do I just give it away to one? Because, you know, I feel some sort of way about, you know, just picking somebody and then I feel like unlucky for somebody else. So put in the chat if you think I should just give it away to one person, or I should give it, like, split it up and give it away to multiple people. Because, I mean, if I was in a giveaway and I was, like, you know, put my effort in to watch it, I'd be kind of bummed out if I didn't win it. I mean, everyone wants to win, but still. Right. We're just going to get off this cloud mining cryptocurrency. Anyway, I saw something on Twitter about... It was Zelcore, right? So I did want to see this. I haven't actually checked out the Zelcore NFT wallet yet. So we're going to click on that and see what we're working with. And for anyone that, like you say, one splitting up would be cool. Just throw a coin. I can't throw a coin on 6 addresses, but type in the username. Right. Is this blocked? Yeah, so you can't see it. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing in this account. This is my test account on this computer. So even if you hack into this account by any means, you only get about $40. So for anyone out there, this is a lesson for everyone to keep all your crypto wallets and, you know, like passwords and stuff. Just keep it on a different computer, just a separate one. Even if it's like on, you know, some random laptop that you bought 10 years ago. That's what I keep mine on. And I never log in on anything but that laptop, right? So NFTs, right? So it's not really showing anything right here. By collection. Okay, so I guess you just click on this. So you can only get it on Ethereum right now. I'm sure they're gonna add more like Solana. So then you get so this is your Ethereum wallet address from Zelcore. And you just send it to there. All right, pretty cool feature. You know, a lot of, I'm sure a lot of time went into integrating that, but no, I'm not really too bothered about it because I don't really support NFTs. And the sharpest tool in the shed. What was I looking at? It was about this ICP coin and how they were just copying Flux. But am I ever gonna find it? Fix the money, fix the world. Type 22 if I should bring back the viewer call-in show on Friday nights. Oh yeah, DJ Mind's got his channel back, so congratulations to him. I know he went through a bit of a period where, you know, it didn't really look like he was getting his channel back, but he uploaded the other day, so just throw a coin for one or many. No, throw if it's for one or split. Not about the address. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I'll grab a coin now. Give me. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying there. Have I got a coin on me? I've actually got a solid gold Bitcoin. I know you can't see it because I haven't got a camera, but I've got one of these gold Bitcoin coins, and I know you can get them in like aluminium or brass, but I actually bought a gold one, which is pretty neat. I've got a couple of silver coins as well, and I guess we'll just use this. So let's go with the Bitcoin side, and then what's that on the other side? Some sort of, oh, that's just like saying that it is 99% pure. Okay, so we'll flip it, and then we'll see if it lands on one or split. Okay, well, landed on one, but now I feel bad because now I have to pick one. All right, well, I guess we're picking one. Let's just do that. So is there any way I can compile all of these into something where I can just generate it once and then... I don't particularly want to... Okay. it's gonna be... Right, if I open Discord now, is it gonna show? Because I'm actually in a call with myself on Discord. So that's why I'm not actually in my own Discord right now. I'm on it on my other computer. So I'm remote desktop into this one from upstairs. So I can't really compile any of this. Right, so I'm just gonna number all these Kaspa addresses just so you know. Let's just go with number picker. Number picker wheel. Right, okay, so minimum, okay. And then maximum. So we're gonna do the giveaway now. So I'll give you like 2 minutes if you haven't actually put your address in anywhere. Put it in the Discord, or you can comment it on this video, I guess. Let's just approve that so it does stay. And let's go back. So if you're all in here, then let's see, published. Okay, I'm gonna try dual mining today. I've already liked that. Cheers for the video. P.S. I know the mining game is late. 30 minutes to go, still fun. Yeah, cool. I know some people just, mine at an unprofitable rate, but anyway, so I'll give it like a minute more. We have, how many addresses do we have so far? So we got Port Royal. So I'm just going to name them out on your Discord names. And then we have RC that's got the comment. So Port Royal, you can be number 1. Let me write this down. So I actually know what the fuck's going on. Let me get a pen. Right. Okay. So Port Royal is going to be number 1. If you look in the Discord, that's how I'm going to number you or whatever. And then so Port is going to be number 1. Lynn Velin. Let's go for Lynn Velin. It's going to be number 2. And then Ted, aka Ethical, is going to be number 3. You put your address twice, sorry. And then OX is going to be number 4. And RC is going to be, so Gabe is OX. And then RC, who put his address in the comment section, is going to be number 5. So let's just go 1, 2, 5. So let's just see. Let's make sure I got this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Port Royal, Lynn, Ted, Ox, and RC. Okay. Right, moment of truth. Let's spin it. So we're going whatever this lands on, this arrow. So we're going with, who's number 1? Port Royal. So sorry for everyone that missed out. I'm going to be doing live streams like twice, like 3 times a week. I'm going to be giving Kaspa away in all of them. So if you stick around for other live streams, I'm going to be giving them away as well. So congratulations, Port Royal. I'll do this live on stream now. Let me get your address. Let's copy this. Can I copy it from here into here? Yeah, I can. Cool. Okay, so now if I click on my wallet, is it going to show any of my seed phrases or anything? Yeah, so if you didn't win, don't be discouraged, because I'll be streaming all the time. I'll be giving away Kaspa all the time. It might be a different coin next time. It just really depends on what I'm mining on my this like test rig. So I got a test rig set up with just a bunch of GPUs on it, and like my actual wallets or whatever are on a different place. So whenever I mine on my test rig within the week is going to be what I'm giving away. So look out for whatever the live streams. Is it going to show my wallet if I... Right, well, now you know the first letter. Okay, great. Clicked on the wrong thing. Right, it doesn't really matter. This isn't my main Kaspa coin wallet. You can take all the Kaspa coin you want out of it. Well, actually, I'm just going to transfer whatever's in it by now. Okay, so 130, whatever. That's not even loads. So let's go to send. Recipient address. Go boom. Make sure that it's done. Okay. Amount. I'm just going to go with 130. Priority fee. Total amount is going to be, yeah, okay. If we include fee in the amount, let's just try do 0.57. So there you go. Congratulations, Port Royal. If anyone didn't win, then stick around for the next live streams. We're going to be giving away different coins, whatever. It's probably going to be Radiant because that's what I'm making most of my videos on. So I'm probably going to be mining that coin. So have your Radiant coin wallets ready for the next live stream. So I know. Giveaway. Chuck that on there. Everything right. Let me just check that this is the right address. Starts with QPW2. Right, cool. So what is this? No, right. Yeah, okay. Is this going to show my password again? No. There we go. Sent over to you. Should be with you in a couple of confirmations. I think it takes 20 confirmations to... Okay, never mind. It goes to 10. So just if you wanted to look at the block explorer, there's the transaction there. A bunch of transactions in it as well. Where's our transaction? There we go. So congratulations. And I just normally end out the streams by looking at Reddit and going over some of the things on crypto Reddit. So if you want to stick around for that, then that's fine. So converted my Flux to BSC using Fusion and have not received my Flux BSC back in the wallet till now. Any solutions on how to get them back? Normally it takes a while to convert it, so you know, whatever. I was in hospital with my loved ones for all of December. What is low power mode? And what is an S19J Pro? S19J Pro is an ASIC miner. And low power mode is basically overclocking. You can do it in Brains OS Plus if you wanted to. Next up, Ergo had a price spike, so we'll check that out actually because I have some Ergo in the wallet. No, I don't want that. I want Ergo price. Price. Let me open up OBS, see how many frames I dropped. Well, 0, that's pretty good. I was trying to sort out streaming because my stream last time that I streamed was a bit laggy. It dropped a couple of frames. So we have 7 days. Wow, look at that. That's gone up loads in 7 days. There might be some profitability to have on Ergo right now, depending on how efficient your GPUs are. So maybe it really depends though. You'd probably have to have the most efficient ones. Normally the 30 series are pretty good on Ergo, or maybe there's profitability to be had out of the 40 series if you have one of them. Now I wouldn't recommend buying any of them for mining because the ROI on them is so high. I think it's an ASIC hash power at nice hash. Okay, that's just an advert. Okay, that's just recommended. Any help? I don't have a clue how to fix anything on Monero, so I'm not going to give Core components of my super early days of crypto mining. Anything else? Container office hours with president and founder. Not automatically start with Windows. For my Windows rig and update started rolling out for Windows today. Once applied, it no longer lets NiceHash start up automatically on reboot. Well, yeah, I think you have to go into the settings and... Okay, so turning on the start with Windows option in the settings doesn't work. I believe there's a way you can set it so that the mining software itself, whatever you're mining on, will start up with Windows automatically in the command line. But that is a whole different kettle of fish. Repairing the S19. I don't really have any experience repairing S19s, but I wouldn't open up your S19 because it'll void the warranty on them. Jesus, it's hard live streaming. Like, you have to speak for ages. Unmineable, no payment ID. Okay. Altcoins, Ravencoin. Zilliqa price predictions. Can't add withdrawal address. Battling centralization with open source code. 130 Kaspa is good money these days. 8 times RX 6600 has to work all day for that at 400 watts. Yeah, but you know that I was just using my test rig to mine all of that. Because normally what happens is when I do a video on certain coins, I'll start mining them for a while on this test rig that I have, and then, you know, kind of just have like random addresses of Kaspa just sitting around, which is, you know, I can't really, like, I haven't been through all of my addresses, but there's a lot to compile of just random coins that I've been mining over the past couple of like months. Like, I got so many addresses for, you know, just random coins on, like, normally what I was doing was making videos on, if I go on mining pool stats, if you click on new coins, like anything that popped up here, I'd just mine it just because, and then see if I could make a video out of it. Anything that was GPU mineable. So normally I'll just have random wallets of just random coins. But Kaspa coin has started to pick up, so I think that was mined. That Kaspa coin was mined. It was either this week or last week. I think last week I was mining it for some sort of video. I'm not really sure. Wow, 130 Kaspa. Yeah, good man. Oh yeah, how many rigs do you have? Are they on Hive OS? I don't have like rigs in my house or whatever because the electricity is too expensive in the UK. I wouldn't really say I've got like a bunch of rigs because I just send them out as GPUs and then they set them up. So maybe like, I don't know, I'm only mining on the most efficient cards right now, so some AMD 6700s, XTs, some 3070 Ti's, maybe some A2000s, but they're not really as efficient as they used to be, like in terms of Ethereum mining. They like dip in and out of profitability depending on the coin that you're mining. What else? I want to turn on more rigs, but don't want to go past the 4-3 rigs on Hive. I don't believe any of mine are on Hive OS. I think they're all on Windows. Like, in this hosting company. I don't think they use Hive OS. Because it's not really a hosting company, it's just a person that I know who has, like, a residential place. And like for their actual work, as in like they own a company that has a residential place that they use for work. Like, it's nothing to do with crypto mining. It's just I told them like you can keep however much percentage of the profits if you want. But I want to turn on more rigs right now. But in the UK, they actually that's the thing. In the UK, they've given out £66 of free electricity. So in theory, you can mine £66 worth of electricity for free. So that's how I've kind of offset the, any mining that I do on this test rig is just up to that limit. Which is good from the UK, but that's only because it's really cold and they need power. Anything else on here that is really interesting? Let's just have a look. Is there any features which are live allows me to convert my ADA to ERG using a bridge? I don't know about that. I don't think there's anything about mining, space mining. Mine some Bitcoin for spacemining.com. They are a hosting company, okay. Where are they located? Hong Kong. Is that the location? Seems altcoins are much more profitable. Which one are you mining? Let's have a look at this picture. Cadena. Cool. I think I want to make some more videos on Cadena. It's just that might be a good coin to give away. I haven't actually got any Cadena miners at all. What's your electric rate where you live, and what's it at with your friends / host? I think they are on some ridiculously low price at maybe 0.43. So what would that be? No, 4.3 cents per kilowatt hour. But my electricity cost where I live is some ridiculous amount. It's like 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Like when you convert it over into dollars. So, but as I said, the UK are giving away 66 pounds of free electricity. So you can just use that to mine basically. Much more profitable. Which one are you mining? So Cadena, yes. Saying I wanted to make some videos. The L7's still profitable as well, which is pretty good. And the K7, K3, IB Link BM K3. I have seen a couple of videos on that. Might check it out, see what the prices are for one of them. Might get a Cadena miner. Who knows? And ASICs are really cheap right now, like extremely. Like when compared to, even before. I guess because everything's going to the dump. Like you can buy an S9. I know it's like super unprofitable, but you can buy one for like $200 when they used to be like $1,000 each. Even when they were old. Why did Zilliqa pump? I think it pumped because of what's it called? Because of the profitability going up on Ethereum Classic and on Kaspa coin. And everyone started just dual mining it, so there's more hash rate on the network, difficulty goes up, trading volume goes up, all this stuff. That's why I think it pumped, but these people on this video might have a different opinion. Feedback on Vertcoin.io. Rig is running, but has stopped mining. HiveOS seems to have no internet connection with the rig, as I can see come out. Yeah, I don't really know much about HiveOS. I've only ever mined on Windows, so I haven't really got any information on HiveOS. Anyone dealt with ASICs for sale on Telegram? Some Redditor posted on here about $9 per terahash. S19S says they're from a very reputable seller, but I've never heard of them. Yeah, well, I've never heard of them either. Anyone who's ever dealt with them in the past for the other sellers on here shooting me a price. I don't mind the 82 terahash S19S either, as long as they're the same efficiency. What is this? I'm getting notifications on my phone from a load of things. HiveOS, I don't really know. Hong Kong set to shortlist crypto tokens for retail trading. Hmm. Seems interesting. Sadly, the time has come to move on from the Project Dash. The attack we recently had, yeah, I did see that. You know, a bunch of things aren't going well for that coin. Looking for a good repair center. Hello, I'm resident of Quebec. As I said before, don't, if you're gonna start repairing your stuff or whatever, check out your warranty before, because there is a warranty sticker on it. And I believe it just becomes void as soon as that sticker's broken. Or you have to contact the company. So you have to contact Bitmain or the person who sold it to you, the warranty, and say, am I okay to do this? Then they might keep your warranty around if you get advice from them on what to do. SPF token is just around the corner. So that's Ergo. We are currently working on the code that will implement the utility for users to pay off-chain bot execution fees with the SPF token. Cool. Profits are increasing. Seems altcoins are much more profitable than Bitcoin. I think we just saw that post, but it was on a different subreddit. Bitcoin miners likely to dump more coins in 2023. Yeah, that's probably true. People are definitely going to be dumping a bunch of Bitcoin. February future units will be shipped USA. 12 months warranty, new 2,074 price per unit plus shipping. Let's see if that's actually a good price. ASIC miner value. I just bought a KD box, 400 watts, 5 terahash for $375 delivered from AliExpress. They declare $35 and send via FedEx. Oh. Yeah, you see, I've never touched AliExpress. I just don't really know what is it? I don't really trust them. I know that they are, it's like, there's a lot of sellers on there that are reputable, but I've never bought anything off there. And sometimes, like, when, like, people I know have bought stuff off there, sometimes they get ripped off and stuff like that, but they do extremely cheap prices. So what were we looking at? S19J. What terahash is this one? 122. We're just seeing if this is worth it. Well, if this isn't a scam, it's definitely worth, looking into buying one, but your ROI is still going to be really high unless you've got good electricity prices. And if the price of Bitcoin goes up, which I don't think it will be for a while. Bitcoin miners like more. Yeah, we've already looked at that. Ergo gained 27.89% today as a leading in the charts. Wow, FTX token is just right under that, and that has gone up nearly 20%, I think. I don't even know why people are even touching FTX anymore. It's pretty stupid, but I'm sure there's some gains just to be had on like call, like trading the actual coin, like leverage trading it, because like all the news surrounding it, it's gonna have swings up and down. I did see that Sam Bankman-Fried wanted his Robinhood stocks back. He had like 500 million worth of Robinhood stocks, and to cover his legal fees, and he said there's going to be loads of ramifications if he doesn't get this money back. Yada yada yada. Me personally, I think he should just settle and take whatever. He's not going to get any money. Well, maybe he is. Who knows? But I think that everything should be stripped from him. And, it just goes to show what happens when you just give like this. I don't even know how old he is. He's pretty young. But they shouldn't have that amount of money like kicking around. Like 20 billion's a lot of money to be kicking around. And like in a lot of their interviews, they were like, yeah, just having fun, whatever. Not even using like complicated math to work out. So what they're basically saying is they were just fucking doing a bunch of scummy stuff. I think they deserve it, but A bunch of them are snitching on like each other. New Antminer S19J Pro 3880 used 1670. 1670, is that in pounds, or are you trying to say dollars, or are you from the UK? Because I don't really know, but that's a good price, actually, if it's used. Maybe, you know, I think the price of them is still going to keep going down. There's, you know, like they are on a trend of going down at the moment. So the hunt for FTX missing riches. Strangely enough, we were just talking about that. So what are they missing? I don't even know how much money is missing, like overall, but I know it's a lot. Like people are saying 20 billion, but that's just like how much it was worth. I think it's actually a little less than that. I thought it was, at least. Bitcoin price taps 17.5k as traders in disbelief doubt crypto rally. I don't think there's going to be a crypto rally on AliExpress or GBP. I'll check it out now. AliExpress. Is it going to show my location? No, that's the question. So I hope it doesn't. S19J Pro. Is it the S19J Pro or Pro Plus? Is that what you're talking about? Oh yeah, so it does show it here. I mean, that's a considerable price, I guess. Let's have a look. And it comes with the PSU, which is good. Only 3 ships to United Kingdom. Cool. This is the 95 terahash version, so it's definitely going to be different. Let's check it out, see what ASIC miner values are selling for. I'm assuming it's this one, not 95 terahash, but 96. See, look, you can get them for cheaper on these, and they're trusted vendors. So, I mean, and the PSU is included. Let's see what they're selling. Do they have Pro Plus on here? No, they don't. If it used 2345 on the 110 terahash ones. So let's go back. I hate how this website doesn't update. Like when it doesn't save searches. S19J Pro 110 terahash. That's not showing here, is it? Let's just see what the 1.4 terahash is looking like. I mean, these are all pretty cheap, like compared to these. Like they're about $200-$300 cheaper if you buy them from like any of these vendors here. Is AliExpress listed on here though? Because normally I don't really trust a lot of. Look, you can get one in the UK to 2,200. So you're only saving £100. But look at what the price that they used to be. Used to be like 7,000, which is crazy. I don't know. Wait, is this? No, it's still the same thing. I just type in ASICs on here. What's the most expensive ASIC that they got? They got an Antminer DR5. I've never heard of that in my life. DR5. I've never heard of this. How have I never heard of this? What coin does it mine? Decred. Nope, not ringing a bell at all. Antminer S19 Pro Hybrid. 17,000. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. But that is just like, come on now. Who are you selling this to? Who is even buying that? It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's easy to make miners. It's a lot. I mean, it's easy to, I guess, put together miners. You can buy a load of hash boards if you want. But if you want to come out with something that's, more efficient or better than the previous iteration of miners, you have to get your own dies produced, like, of mining chips, and that requires a lot of money. But in theory, even if you did get your dies produced by a company that would do it, like, they'll probably code it for you or whatever. But like Bitmain and iPolo and all these companies that make ASIC miners, they'll have better technology. Like, they'll have better producers of dies because they got way more money. But yeah, they're like, it is kind of hard. But if you ever wanted to start making miners, like if you had that in your future plans, like at some point, at some point it was like, if it's in the future plans, some point, if you've got a big plan to become an ASIC mining company, you'd need to have a lot of money to start making ASIC miners. I think Decred was super popular in 2017-18 with mining community. Yeah, I don't think I was around for that, so I only got into crypto mining around 20, maybe end of 2019. There are too many noisy machines. Well, I've actually got a video coming out about how to reduce noise on an ASIC miner. There's a great like PDF around it. I know this is going to void your warranty, but if you wanted to, you could upgrade your fans in this sort of way. But when it went to ASICs, it lost community support, which is my worry with Kaspa, but I'm still getting small bites of it just in case. Yeah, let me just see if I bookmarked it. Yeah, okay, so here. Yeah, with Kaspa, I don't like that it's going to ASIC. Normally what happens is, right, so coins will go over to ASIC. Is this going to open up? Right, yeah, they'll go over to ASIC and then, kind of fall off. We've seen, like, the only ones that it's really worked out for is, I guess, Ethereum Classic. Monero is obviously stuck with CPU mining, which is good. That's a proof of, oh, we should stick with whatever like our original goal was, and Monero has kept that true as they've stuck with CPU mining. But if you start out on ASIC mining, I can understand. But if you keep switching up and upgrading the hardware, I suppose that is what Bitcoin did, but still, it's Bitcoin. It's the first kind of iteration out there. Which is, unless I got it at the end of 2020. So if you got in at the end of 2020, when was that? I think, so that was like when everything was taken off. Yeah, that was like a good time for profits and profitability. That was like the golden era of GPU mining, was that kind of timeline from 2020, like maybe the start of it, to the end of, would it have been, no, it was this year that they merged, so like early 2022. That was like the golden era. in my opinion. I know there was a time before that in 2017 where it was good as well, and obviously profits were coming. But as soon as Ethereum introduced that MEV, I think people were making way more profits before it. Like, I remember a time where you could make like crazy profits, like in comparison to today with MEV in the blocks. But then obviously the merge came in, which ruined it. But hopefully you made the right decision and you kind of, mined as much coins as you could before the merge, whether it be like Flux, Ravencoin, Ergo, any of these, because right now you'll be like thanking yourself because of the fact that you mine so much coins, and then you look at how unprofitable and the difficulty on the networks right now. You'll be like, wow, I just mined that coin for like 2 days and I got like 100 Flux or whatever. But now you can mine for 14 days and get 100 Flux. It's really stupid. I have no Kaspa, just Bitcoin. Exactly, I have an ASIC app, very noisy. I have a few BTC ASICs, painful to run. Yeah, they take up a lot of energy, obviously. But anyway, this article it's more mainly based at, like, if you've seen the Heat bit, you'll know that they are basically scamming a bunch of people by basically putting an ASIC in a heater kind of container and calling it like zero whatever purchase energy, something like that. But this PDF is more about it being a heater, but you can take some of the steps in here and apply it to ASICs if you want them to be less noisy. So what they do is they got an S9, and most of the fan sizes are all going to be the same. So any ASIC that you buy is going to have like kind of standard fan sizes. So you can apply this to any ASIC. They've just shown it on the S9. So you buy this Nocta fan, which are pretty silent and they run at high RPMs. And in theory, you take it out, you take the black fan out, and you put in the Nocta fan on the PSU. So if you have it, well, that's for the S9, but I know there's different fans for different ASICs. But the main upgrade is the 140mm fan upgrade here. So what you do is you have like these 3D printed kind of whatever it is connectors. One of my S9 just to heat the garage that was converted to another room. Yeah, so this would be perfect for you if you're running your S9. What's your name, Bobby? It'd be great because like it basically reduces it to like a crazy noise level, down like even further than GPU mining. And they got a bunch of results on their website about testing of it, so you can copy their overclocks if you want to. So you basically have a fan connector and then a 3D printed one to allow for 140mm to 120mm. So I believe most of the ASIC fans are 120mm, and you can just have this converter on it. So just like a bunch of pictures about how you can convert it. And then it says make sure not to screw into your hash board right there. And it basically ends up looking like this picture here. Yeah, so you can see that there's one fan on the front, one fan on the back. And that's how you upgrade it. And they're super silent, these Nocta fans. They're like the most silent fans you can actually buy like for money, I believe. And they fit nearly like relatively close to 120mm. And then they have their settings here. So this is if you wanted to use it as a heater, so it's perfect for you. So you got 650 watts, which is, I know it's a lot, but you're still going to be mining, so you can offset some of it. Fan speed at 55%, chip temp 80 degrees, and then the noise is the big problem that a lot of people have with ASIC miners. So you can get it down to 45 decibels, which is about the same as GPU mining, I believe, and it's at 8.25 terahash. Where's the results page? They have a results page where you can take your ASIC into Brains OS and you can basically underclock it, I believe. You're not necessarily overclocking it, right? So here it is. So they have a bunch of tests in here that you can look at. All right, RC, yeah, cheers for joining the live stream. Remember that we might be doing a giveaway in the next live stream, so stick around for that. So they have a bunch of testing done here. This is the stock. Sorry, I'm just trying to highlight this top one. So this is the stock with Brains OS plus overclocks. And they list them all here, so you can, you know, like all these fan RPMs, all the overclocks that they use. What am I looking at here? So in everything in the red, so these ones onwards are kind of not viable, but anything in the white is viable, I believe. And then they got their lowest setting right here, which is like if you really want to use it as a heater and kind of recuperate some, what's it called? Some costs with just mining. This last one is the most efficient, I guess. It's not going to be as efficient as just normal, but it's going to be more silent. Like around 40 decibels more silent than the normal S9. So I mean, you can apply this to S9 variants, or basically like you can even put it on the S19 Js, because they're gonna have 140mm fans. No, because their fans are connected together, aren't they? So maybe you could do it with one fan. Yeah, I don't know about the S19s. But anyway, any S9 variant you can do it with. And so they're running 400 watts right here. If we scroll across, we can actually see the terahash is 4.614. Fan diameter is 200. So they got different fans. So this is the Nocta one at 140. You can get Nocta 120 ones, but the decibels get lower as the fan diameter gets higher, basically. And then we got fan RPM 1020, overall decibels 43. That's definitely not how you spell decibels. Decibel scale. Actually making Bitcoin better, lost when energy costs are calculated. Yeah. That's like the whole point of, running one of these S9s is just to heat your house basically when it's cold and not have to worry about, heating your house and basically recuperating some of the cost. So here on the decibel scale, look, you can see 40 here. 30 is just leaves rustling. 40 is average home noise. Goes up to 60 is normal conversation in background music. So between those 40 and 60 is what this is showing here at 43 decibels. So it's going to be a little bit less louder than GPU mining. And when you hit 80 decibels, I think the S9 runs at 85 decibels, if I'm not mistaken, or it might be 75 decibels. So 75 decibels, it says there, is like a vacuum cleaner. And 80 is heavy traffic. When energy cost calculated, I have my S9 on nice hash. Yeah. I don't really know what else to put it on, to be honest. Is like, you can squeeze some profits by putting it on a different pool, but there's not really much point at this time. Like, you're only maybe like jumping between a few cents or pence. What was I thinking of? I think that's it for the stream. That's all I wanted to cover, really. So I think I'm done, to be honest. I haven't really got much more to talk about, but there's there's going to be a video going up tonight, which is going to be in around 6 hours, I believe, something like that. And that's about it. Yeah, we got our video coming Saturday, which is on Kaspa Coin's Ghost Dag. Not that, sorry, Dag Night. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So the next live stream will probably be on Friday. We'll go over a couple of news things. We'll give away some coin. It's probably going to be Radiant coin. So make sure that you have Radiant coin wallets, because that's what I've been mining lately. So make sure you have them ready to put in the Discord, or I'll try get it sorted out to put it in the live chat, but I don't know how to do that yet. So get your Radiant wallets ready. It's been a great stream. We gave away some Kaspa coin, 130 of it. I'll try to give out bigger amounts. I'll try to just buy some, because I didn't feel like that was a lot of Kaspa coin. It was only what I was mining on the test rig at the time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks to everyone for sticking around. Make sure you get your Radiant coin wallets for next stream, and make sure you join the Discord. The link's in the description below.